Hey guys, up it's Andrew AJT. I just wanted to do a little commentary over my PB or Switch 1 world record here of the Pac-Marine Battle Gold Time Trial. I'm doing this just because I want to show other people my method because I found this time trial to be excruciatingly difficult. It's already difficult to beat this boss normally. This is the harder version of the whale boss in the game. And then for 100%, you have to clear the time trial under 6 minutes 40 seconds. And that is a very strict time limit as well. And then making it even worse, I'm playing on the Switch 1 version, which is very laggy, which has some input lag as well, and just a lot of choppiness with the gameplay. And even worse, there's a known issue in this game where certain bosses, like the both whales and also definitely the first spooky fight as well, um, when you're playing at a lower frame rate, certain idle times during the fight take longer. Like when you're just waiting for the boss to move to the next phase of the fight, certain times like that actually take longer at slower frame rates. And that's really bad for the Switch 1 version because it's capped at 30 FPS. So, like, you're losing probably at least another like 10 to 20 seconds, just guaranteed because of that. So this fight is already ridiculously difficult, and then you're losing extra time, and it's laggy, like it's just brutal. So I'm doing this commentary not only for other speedrunners, but also just if you're casually trying to 100% the game. So you may notice I'm using the Pac Drone, which is the two-player mode, but I'm only playing with one player. So the way I did this is I have the Joy-Cons. I have my right Joy-Con just holding the A button. Not don't have to touch that anymore other than just hold the A button. And then when I have some downtime during the fight, I line up the little blue cursor there for the Pac Drone to be roughly on the center of the screen. And holding the A button will have him like infinitely shoot Pac dots. And that basically can do a few things. It can actually break the mine enemies and the like electric ball enemies, which is really useful during the tail hitbox phase. And additionally, it also allows you to pick up a health power up and a laser power up at the same time during the fight, which is normally impossible. And normally you have to choose one, but it's actually possible with the Pac drone just to be able to pick up both. So I think you're not going to see it here because I'm already full health, so I don't need to bother. It's very tricky to do, but it is possible. So basically, you want the drone to be lined up towards the center as much as possible. And during the first phase of this time trial, it will get misaligned because it like latches on enemies. You see it there, it's totally misaligned. It's shooting towards the top right. It doesn't matter here because it can't damage the boss itself. But when I have some downtime, I am going to want to realign it so that I have a chance to kill some of those weaker enemies and also have a chance at the double item. So basically, the Pac drone shooting dots, it won't pick up the power up for you, but it can actually shoot the bubble to pick up the health power up. And then from there, you could go have Pac-Man grab the laser power up. So it's kind of tricky to do that though. Like it's not easy, and you see I'm actually pausing the game to just be ready to realign the drone here. So you can pause at any time, obviously, because the timer is paused. And you do have to get very good at this fight. Like this is not like just a free method, but literally without this, I was really struggling. So I am actually going to save some of the laser for the part where he's facing you, like with his forehead, because if you can use the laser on him in there, it'll actually like prevent cycles of the fight. So it's almost a necessity, I think, to do that. You have to save some laser. Some other advice I could give is like the laser hitbox is really annoying. If you happen to want to shoot the first set of arm cannons with the laser, it has to be kind of like on the side of them, which is really annoying. This you just kind of want more dead center for the forehead there. For this laser, you can dodge this really easily. Just go to the top corner of the screen farthest from him, and it'll never hit you, thankfully. A couple other things I forgot to mention is make sure you bring a power bomb. from the initial just auto scroller segment, make sure you bring that into the first phase of the fight and then just fire that under him right at the start and immediately start shooting at the cannons, and there should be only two left. Also, the tail phase where you're hitting his tail hitbox, that's probably the most difficult one. So if you save your health, like that's kind of the phase where you might be okay taking a hit or two because like you just really want to get that done quickly. And I actually don't use the laser really much on the tail hitbox phase because it's really easy to miss with the laser. You're better off just using the regular torpedoes because they do at least have like a homing attack element to them, and the Pac Drone helps a lot with the electric balls and the mines. So here's the double grab. So I go on the side of the health bubble and I wait for Pac Drone to fire it open, the bubble, and then I will definitely get the health, and then I can move the Pac-Marine over to the other side and grab the laser. It's hard to see with the potato cam recording, so I will put a switch clip at the end of the video just so you can see it easier. Because if you're taking hits, it's really nice to be able to get both the laser and the health power up. So here I do actually have a spare laser because of the double grab, so I can use it on this phase just to speed it up. And yeah, this fight is just brutal, and I'm so glad I found this like two-player method because it's very buggy. Like the laser hitbox doesn't work good. Like I said, the Switch version is laggy. The lower FPS cost is like guaranteed time loss, which is just not super fair. Here you can actually dodge the lasers like in the middle there in that triangle. I wasn't being like too picky about it because I was going in with like full health, so my main priority was just doing this quickly. It's funny this took me like such a long time to beat, and then when I finally beat it, it's like I was well under the time limit, but it's pretty brutal. Like 6 minutes 40 seconds for gold here is just very tough. They should have made it like 7.5 minutes because just the fight alone is very, very difficult. Without all the added like bugginess as well, and then having to go fast. Like this is just not the best program fight, although it's very fun as well. So very relieved. That is probably the Switch 1 record as far as I know. I couldn't find any other videos. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions in the comments about this method. I'm happy to help anyone out because I don't want you guys to have to go through what I went through. And again, I'll show that clip at the end of the double grab really cool, with better quality. So thank you for watching. You can check out my other Pac-Man speedruns in the end screen playlist. And follow me on Twitter. Here's the clip I mentioned.